Thanks, TJ. In preparation for Hard Knocks tonight, episode 3, we wanted to roll this topic out because the optimism for the Lions nationally it's very high. And there's a stat in the NFL that would justify some hope. So I thought today was a good day to do it. In the last 10 years in the NFL, 10 teams have gone worst to first. Mind you, we're not even just talking about playoffs. We're talking about worst to first. So understand that when people like me talk optimistically about the Lions, I'm not talking about winning the North. I'm not talking about this stat. I'm simply talking about something less than. But it's only 2 years in the last decade it hasn't happened. 14 and 19. 10 teams, 10 years. So to put context to it, I want to just give you this. Of the teams I'm about to name to you, it is very factually accurate to say that one of them, potentially two, is going to make the playoffs. Are you ready? You want to jot this down? You can. The Giants, the Seahawks, the Panthers, and the Lions. You go to the AFC, the Jets, the Broncos, the Ravens, the Jaguars. Now, I know there's an obvious choice here.
Staring you in the face.
It's the Ravens. That is your bounce-back team. That said, I would argue that actually might be the most difficult of the good teams because you have the Bengals there who got better. They made major additions to the offensive line. Joe Burrow is going to take another step forward. Bengals might just be that team. But I don't think the Broncos are some kind of shoe-in because they play in the toughest division of all. The Jets, I'm sorry. You know, if you don't like Jared Goff, that's fine. I'm not a Goff guy. But Jared Goff is exponentially better than Zach Wilson. We all agree?
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's hurt. The Jags, while I think they could be a surprise team, I think you're going to have a real hard time with a 8 or 9 game turnaround. Still probably need a year. Again, go to the NFC. We've talked about this. The Giants are a mess. The Seahawks have no hope. And then you get to the Panthers, where I don't know what to tell you. Are they really going to beat the Bucs and Saints? The Lions, to me, outside of the Ravens, I could make a case to you that the Lions in this draft of worst to first, I would put second. And when you laugh at that, realize something. It's not that I don't think Russell Wilson and the Broncos are good. It's that I think that division is impossible. I mean, Kansas City and Mahomes. I almost said L.A., Vegas and Carr, and then the Chargers and Herbert. How can I sit there and be like, that's where I want to hitch my wagon? I don't think the Packers got better, Rico. I don't think the Vikings are better. I think offensively they will be because they got Zimmer out. Defensively they won't be. And the Bears are a train wreck of train wrecks.
Right.
I'm just throwing it out there to people.
I don't think the Packers didn't get better, but the Lions didn't get better enough to. It's like the Packers on a bad day is still better than a great Lions team.
So here's my question. I want to leave this open while focusing on the Lions in a primary way. When I give you the stat that 10 teams have gone worst to first in the last decade, and we know how optimistic many of us, myself included, are about the Lions, do you view it as something that's even a remote possibility? Do you view the Lions as being one of the teams that should be in the conversation of going worst to first? Not that they will, but it's easy to say Broncos, Ravens. That's the easy part. I'm saying should the Lions be with those two teams? Because you can't make the case for the Panthers. You can't make the case for the Jets. You can't make the case for the Seahawks. You see where I'm going with this?
Right.
I just think the Lions are in that discussion.
They are, Mike. I would probably.
Who are we putting ahead of it? Let me hear it.
I would definitely put the Ravens ahead of them. I would put the Jags ahead of them. Here's why. Look at the Jags division.
I know.
It's not a great division at all. The Jags remind me of the NFC East, where 8-9 wins can get you the division. Because when you look at what they have, you got Houston, okay. You got the Colts.
Colts won 9 last year with no quarterback. I mean, again, Wentz protected the ball, but he wasn't very good.
You got Tennessee.
You know what's interesting? I didn't realize it until I looked. I'm with you. Normally that division's got 9-7 written all over it. Tennessee won 12 games last year. Now, I don't think they're as good.
See, I don't think they can repeat that.
I don't either. So I'm okay with it. I think the Lions are a little further along than Jacksonville from a personnel standpoint, but I get it, and it's why we're doing the top.
All right, but Jacksonville has that thing that the Lions, I don't think, has yet.
Hillbillies?
They got the quarterback. So we're going to see if Trevor can take that leap from year one to year two.
Meth?
You know what? Don't make me throw the flag. just don't.
Poor dental care?
But the Lions, it's difficult because even though the Packers,
a loose definition of the word cousin.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Jackson, that is the redneck Riviera. Get out of here with that.
There's worse places.
Where?
In Jacksonville? The state of West Virginia?
It's a beautiful place.
Okay. Said your sister cousin.
I actually wouldn't mind going to Morgantown for a college football game, but I'd like to leave right away.
Good luck.
No, I'm saying, look, West Virginia is supposed to be a great party school.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at least there's something redeeming. What's redeeming about Jacksonville? Nothing.
Got the ocean right there.
Okay. Kenny's disgusted. Well, do you have family in Jacksonville? Did I touch a nerve?
Like an hour away from Disneyland.
Oh, it's just a lot of slander all at once.
It's not slander.
Right. It's like, what did they do to hurt you?
Dental care, sister, cousin.
Right.
Take a look at news stories involving someone doing something insane. Not only are they probably from Florida, they're probably in the vicinity of Jacksonville.
I'll just keep
Man
moving
launches tortoise out of rocket naked. And you're like, oh, Jacksonville. 248-539-9797.
We'll just move forward with that.
I am.
Denver, Mike, I don't think that Kansas City will win the division. I don't.
Say it. Come on. You know who you want to pick.
I don't think they're ready yet.
No, don't say it.
I got the Raiders. I think this could be between the Broncos and the Raiders. And here's the thing, Mike. You look at what Russell did with the Seahawk team that really didn't have much. And he made them competitive. The Broncos have more pieces.
They do, but you know what they don't have? And it's almost like a secret. Their offensive line's not very good. So this idea that by going to Denver, Russ will be better protected, they're going to let Russ cook, etc. He doesn't run anymore, and that line is not good.
See, but I think he'll run enough to keep the drives going.
So power rank it. Here's the way we're going to do the topic.
Okay.
Of the last place teams, and knowing that 10 times in 10 years a team has gone worst to first, where do the Lions rank amongst the last place teams as it relates to a chance of turning the trick? Do they have the best chance, the second best chance, third best chance? Maybe you're just negative and you're like, they suck. They're the eighth. Give me the Lions' place in this hope index. 248-539-9797. Kenny, tell me where. Of the last place teams, one of them's going to go worst to first. Where are the Lions on that list?
The Ravens are ahead of the Lions.
Okay.
Jacksonville's ahead of the Lions.
Wow. Somebody doesn't like deodorant.
Jacksonville is ahead of the Lions. That division is... I know, Rico. It's like it's impossible. You can't say a nice thing about Jacksonville without this guy poo-pooing it.
Are you kidding me? They're my AFC version of the Lions. Except
Right.
we're just a way better place to live.
With a quarterback, which we don't have.
I disagree. See, now hold on. That's not fair. I think it's hilarious how much people are making fun of Trevor Lawrence. Look, Rico was ahead of me on this where he was like, Urban's going to be a total disaster. That's before Urban was giving proctology exams on the dance floor. Trevor Lawrence was viewed a year ago as a generational quarterback prospect. So I agree he could be good. But Jared Goff, well insulated, can be league average to slightly above league average. I don't know that Trevor Lawrence is ready to do that.
I don't know that either, but I'm more confident with him than I would be with Jared Goff.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that's
if
the
I
only
had
reason
to,
why.
yeah, I'm going to roll the dice with the could-be generational quarterback than the guy that's meatloaf.
You ever see the show Breaking Bad?
No.
Filmed in Jacksonville.